大家好，欢迎你回到 CHI 114的频道，我是高老师。今天我们要继续学第10课，交通对话1。Hey everybody, this is Gao 老师 and welcome back to CHI 114 pre-class videos. In this video, we're going to finish up with Lesson 10, Dialogue 1. If you engage with this video as you're supposed to, you will be able to accomplish the following learning goals. Number 1, you'll be able to read, understand, and pronounce using correct tones all of the assigned vocab words from Lesson 10, Dialogue 1. Number 2, you'll be able to read and fully comprehend on your own the textbook dialogue. And number 3, you'll have a basic understanding of the dialogue's main grammar points, and there are 2 that we'll focus on here in this pre-class video. 准备好了吗？好的，我们开始吧。Let's begin preparing for the next class session by first listening to the audio of our new vocab words. And as always, it's good practice to review the words you've previously covered. And so, we're going to listen to all the vocab words from Lesson 10, Dialogue 1. As you hear the speaker pronounce the words, please try your best to mimic their pronunciation out loud. To follow along in the textbook, please turn to pages 260 to 261.
Lesson 10, Dialogue. Vocabulary. 1.
寒假
Winter vacation. 2.
飞机
Airplane.
飞
To fly.
机
Machine. 3.
票
Ticket. 4.
飞机场
Airport. 5.
坐
To travel by. 6.
公共汽车
Bus.
公共
Public.
汽车
Automobile.
车
Vehicle. Car. 7.
或者
Or. 8.
地铁
Subway. 9.
走
To go by way of. To walk. 10.
先
First. 11.
站
Measure word for stops of a bus, train, etc. 12.
下车
To get off, a bus, train, etc. 13.
然后
Then. 14.
绿
Green. 15.
线
Line. 16.
最后
Final. Last. 17.
蓝
Blue. 18.
麻烦
Troublesome. 19.
打车
To take a taxi. 20.
出租汽车
Taxi.
出租
To rent out. To let.
租
To rent. 21.
开车
To drive a car.
开
To drive. To operate. 22.
送
To see off or out. To take. Someone somewhere.
Please go back and listen to this audio at least 2 more times, repeating out loud what you hear. Let's move on now and listen to the audio from the textbook dialogue. To follow along in your own textbook, please turn to page 258.
Lesson 10. Dialogue. Going home for the winter vacation.
李友，寒假你回家吗？
对，我要回家，
飞机票你买了吗？
已经买了，是21号的，
飞机是几点的？
晚上8点的。
你怎么去机场？
我想坐公共汽车或者坐地铁，你知道怎么走吗？
你先坐1路汽车，坐3站下车，然后换地铁，先坐红线，再换绿线，最后换蓝线。
不行，不行，太麻烦了，我还是打车吧。
出租汽车太贵，我开车送你去吧。
谢谢你。
不用客气。
Please go back and listen to this audio at least 2 more times just to make sure you can understand what both Wang Peng and Li You are saying. So now it's time to review all of our new vocab words from Lesson 10, Dialogue 1. And one of the most effective methods you can use are flashcards. In order to start using Quizlet's free flashcards, all you need to do is scan the QR code on your screen here or click on the link below in the description section of the video. 好，我们来看看课文的语法。第一 so the first grammar point we're going to look at here is the 先在 structure. So in the textbook, Wang Peng says, 先做红线，再换绿线，最后换蓝线。The 先 and the 在 structure here just indicates 2 actions, one happening before the other action. 先 means first, so this action will happen first. 在 here does not mean again, it just means then, indicating an action that's going to happen after the first action. 好，我们来练习一下。我想先打球，再去图书馆。So again, here in this sentence, 先 is indicating first. The first action you're going to do follows 先。在 here does not mean again, as in 再见. This 在 here means then, indicating the second action. 中文怎么说？中文怎么说？ So notice in the sentence here, homework is going to be done first, and then he's going to go and chat online. 我弟弟常常先做功课，再上网聊天。So 先做功课 first, do homework, 再 then 上网聊天 go online and chat. 中文怎么说？中文怎么说？ So this action here will be the first one. This action here will be the second one. 我常常先复习生词，再做功课。好，对不对？对不对？先小王买东西，再吃晚饭。对不对？不对。 don't forget that 先 and 在, they're both adverbs, so they have to come before a verb. If you look in the sentence above here, 小王, 小王's a person's name. That's not a verb. That needs to go at the beginning of the sentence here. So we could say 小王先买东西再吃晚饭。我们练习一下。So please combine these words below to indicate a sequence by inserting the 先在 structure where appropriate. Let's do the first one together. 第一, so here we've got 小王, a person's name. Here we've got an action, 坐公共汽车, followed by another action, 坐地铁, followed by another action, 去学校上课. So try creating a sentence here by indicating that this action happens first and this action happens second. You may want to pause the video because I'm about to give away the answer. 小王先坐公共汽车，再坐地铁去学校上课。第二呢？王鹏常常先看电视，再做功课。So he watches TV before doing his homework. 第三呢？张律师今天先吃晚饭，再开车去机场。So lawyer Zhang first eats dinner before going to the airport in his car. Let's turn now to look at the second grammar point. Leo says, 不行，不行，太麻烦了，我还是打车吧。So let's look at this latter part of the sentence here, this 还是吧. This is a very colloquial phrase that's used to suggest an alternative to a previous statement. And usually this type of statement is used after the speaker has given it a little bit of thought. 好，我们来练习一下. So A says, 我们在哪儿复习中文？我们在哪儿复习中文？ So your friend asks you, where do you want to study or where do you want to review Chinese? And now you can use the 还是吧 structure to make a suggestion. 我们还是在图书馆复习中文吧. Notice how your suggestion here is just going to be placed inside the 还是 and the 吧. 好，我们来练习一下。你的朋友说，我们星期五去看电影，好不好？中文怎么说？我们还是星期六去吧。So again, the suggestion you're giving goes right inside this 还是吧 structure. 好，再来一个。你的朋友说，我们怎么去机场？中文怎么说？我们还是开车去吧。So let's practice. Please try to create alternative sentences using the given information below. Let's do the first one together. So we've got an action here, 打球, meaning to play ball. And then we've got a feeling, 有点累, or a state of being, a little tired. And then we've got a time word, 明天, tomorrow. So let's create a sentence using 还是吧 to suggest that, hey, maybe we should play ball tomorrow. 我们还是明天打吧. You could also say 我们还是明天打球吧. 好，第二呢？ 我们还是坐公共汽车吧。So notice here the suggestion is that let's take the bus instead, because 打车去学校, this first phrase is then followed by this, 打车太贵. So to take a taxi is too expensive. So you're suggesting an alternative. Let's take the bus. 好，第三呢？我们还是复习生词语法吧。So again here, the first action, 看球, to go watch sports. But what's going to happen tomorrow? You have a Chinese test. 明天考中文. So the suggestion you want to make then is to review vocab words and grammar. That's where this 还是吧 sentence structure should be used. For additional explanations and examples of these grammar points, please do see your textbook, the Integrated Chinese Textbook, pages 265 to 267. If you want more practice with the new characters from Lesson 10, Dialogue 1, this section's for you. The first word, 绿, 绿, meaning green. 线, 线, meaning line. And so if you were to say 绿线, you're simply stating the green line. 最后, 最后, final, last. 蓝,蓝, meaning blue. 麻烦, 麻烦, meaning troublesome. 打车, 打车, meaning to take a taxi. 出租汽车, 出租汽车 just means taxi. 开车, 开车, meaning to drive a car. 送, 送 is to see somebody off or out. The additional resource I want to share with you today, I think you will find very helpful and also very entertaining. It's a YouTube channel called 快乐汉语. It's a bit dated, but it does feature an entertaining Chinese TV series that has both Chinese and English subtitles. The series is exclusively in Chinese, and it's packed full of useful sayings, expressions, and vocab words. So do give it a shot. To start watching this Chinese TV series, just scan the QR code on your screen or click on the link below in the description section of the video. And finally, once you feel comfortable with all the vocab words and characters and grammar points from Lesson 10, Dialogue 1, don't forget to take the Lesson 10, Dialogue 1, Part 2 pre-class practice quiz in Canvas before our next class session. 好的，我们就说到这儿，下次见，再见。